Tamworth, Leamington, two teams, local to myself. Considering it's quite a well-spread league at the moment, they're local teams. If we beat both of them, and if my maths hasn't completely failed me, we will be in the Vanarama League next year, confirmed. Welcome back. Episode 34 of Cadbury now. It's flying solo at the moment with Doleboy reaching its completion yesterday. It's going to be a fun time. We've got Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday for Cadbury. Sunday we're going to try and put in some different videos that I'm going to try and load up quite regularly. We've got the games, as I said, against Tamworth and Leamington today. We're 11 points clear at the moment. There's currently 5 games left, so I think even winning this first one will do it. But just to be sure, we've got Leamington in here as well. But before we run into the episode fully, if you could like or subscribe, I'd be greatly appreciated. And pop in the comments how you think we'll get on. Because next year we're going to be in the Vanarama, probably south. And it's going to be a completely different wheelhouse. But since you've been gone, we've played 4 games in the league. A 1-0 win, a 1-0 win, a 2-0 win against Enfield, Dorchester and Brentwood. We then just managed to get a winner against the Swindon Supermare, was it? Supermarine. From a Shepherd free kick in the 93rd. I'm thinking it may very well be our goal of the season because they like putting a free kick for goal of the season. But we're going to see it now. And you can see it again then if that's the case. But here he is. Steps over. 93rd minute. Gets the win. Goalie's had a bit of a stinker, if we're honest. But it's fine. It's all good. We've got the game now against Tamworth. We're going to run into it with Coddington, Perrott, Finley, Sass Davies, Alan Owen, Shaw, Rees, Hare, Lansbury, I know you called him Hansbury, and Rydell. And then we've got Legenza and Shepherd up top. We've got a few, probably just the one new name actually, in Miles Finley. Damien Bradley has also came in. Brady, sorry. Not so sure on him. He's quite athletic, but other than that, he doesn't really have a lot that he's bringing to us. But Miles Finley looks pretty handy. 17 bravery, 18 natural fitness. Pace is okay, 6'5", and he's got decent heading. So he'll do all right for a centre-back for us for a few years. And he's only 17 as well, to be fair. And we haven't lost anyone else really of merit since the last episode. So what we should do really is get into the game. They've thrown it over to their right mid. Ball's been lunged in towards the back post. Oh, it's defended horrifically, but fortunately, the fella's offside. It's Carew. I don't know which Carew it is. It is Harvey Carew. Oh, I know I mentioned it like 4 or 5 episodes ago. It's probably longer. The goalie that was in for Basingstoke, Julian Schwarzer, I think his name was, is actually the son of Mark Schwarzer. It's not just me being an idiot. Shepherd appears to have scored. I think it was Shepherd. I didn't catch actually who scored it. I did see the ball come in and the fact that he kicked it in the goal from about 2 yards out. Goalie's got some explaining to do there, hasn't he? Shepherd's celebration. He runs through the net, dices himself as well. Goal kick. Atkinson's put it into the centre of the park. Our players nodded it down to Legenza. Nice little 1-2 between the forwards. Rydell's picked it up just on the left side. And a unfortunate ball, should we say. It was a decent ball, but it was a little bit too far back. We have still got it forward though. No, they've just lumped that out. Wilson, back to Clark, Critchlow. Centre-back's got to pick that up. Sarnugo there on the right, Findlay. Carew's got that on the left side. He has managed to get himself a goal now. But it's a decent ball forward here. Findlay is not the quickest. That's not convincing. Critchlow's put a decent ball back and he's caught the right back, who I believe is Perrott, because I just saw his name. He's been caught out of possession as well. That wasn't convincing. We're heading towards half time now, and they've got a throw in. Lawton's put it to, well, we tried to get it to Clark, but Rees, it was more just thrown at him. I was going to give him credit for intercepting it, but he just didn't. Coddington's picked up their ball forward. He's lumped that to Shepherd, who's brought it down. a mistimed header, which seems to be the staple of this level. It is half time now. Stats are looking pretty convincing in our favour, but it's 1-1, which isn't what we wanted to be seeing so far. So I'll tell them all that they've done all right. Crack on, get the result. They appear to have fouled one of our guys out on the left wing. I don't know if it's serious. What's going to come of that? A booking, maybe? Nothing. I don't know why he's showing us the guy walking over. That was completely pointless. There's a ball being lumped forward. Shepherd's just been knocked down by their player. I don't know why the ref doesn't seem to care about that. Atkinson smashed it out to the left wing and he's kept it in. Carew again. He looks all right. Critchlow's forward. So Findley's gone and closed him down, and a pretty hopeful shot just dragged wide of the post. We're heading up towards the hour mark now. We've got a throw in on the right hand side. So over to Shaw. Perrett's put a ball in, and goalie's claimed that quite comfortably, to be fair. What are we going to do? I'm going to encourage him. I'll make a substitution shortly as well. But goalie smashed it forward. Findley's nodded it out to Lansbury. Out onto the right wing of Shaw, and he's just not even challenged for it, which isn't what I was going for. Have we got that new guy on the bench? No. We have got Lualua though, we might bring him on. But Legenza's through on, and he's pulled a decent save out of the goalkeeper. We've got a corner, which Lansbury is taking. Put it to near post area. Rydell. Don't know where our absolute unit of a centre-back was for that, to be honest, but it's 2-on-2. Owen's done well to get that away. We'll make a substitution now. I've brought off both fullbacks. I've dropped Rydell back to left back, and I've just done a straight swap with Birtwistle and Parrott. And I brought Lualua on to replace Owen. 68th minute, Critchlow's putting the ball. Back post, goalie's made a decent save, and it's just been kind of pumped slightly outside the area. And it's been deflected out for a throw-in. They've got a free kick quite deep. Being put to the edge of the area. Birtwistle apparently just launched himself at the ball. Shepherd's got it. Knocks forward to Lansbury. Lualua's got a man on the outside. Rydell puts in a good ball. Legenza. Oh, and he snuck it into that near post as well for his 58th goal of the season. But yeah, Lualua's got it here. Does use the man on the outside. Rydell puts in a fantastic ball. And, I mean, he's made a good run off the centre-back. Sneaks it right into the corner at the bottom. They've got the ball by the centre circle. Carew's knocked it into Wilson for them. Silla. Birtwistle's got that, but I'm not sure why he heads out. It made sense to just knock that back to the goalie and keep it safe, but it's made its way forward to Legenza. He has scored this time. It's 59. It's 3-1. I think we've all but got the title. I haven't attempted to figure out the maths yet, but I'm pretty sure that's it. But look at that ball. Fantastic again from Rydell. Dropped him back to left back and he's got 2 assists. Legenza's loving him being back there as well. Maybe he should be a left back. We've got about 10 minutes left now. We are currently 11 points ahead of Weston with 4 games left. So we haven't confirmed it at the moment, but we have got the second game of the episode, which will be against Lichfield. And hopefully we'll be able to confirm it in that game. But it is 4-0 now. An assist from Lansbury now. And it's looking more than comfortable, especially considering Tamworth are the second best team in the league. Rydell's on the ball there, gets tackled. Lansbury kind of flicks it with the outside of his boot, but puts on like in spin from the out of his boot. I don't understand how that's possible, but he did it. And there's 3 minutes left, and I think it's all but done. It's 4-1. Celebrations. Leamington. Not Spa. Not Leamington Spa. Team of Leamington. Area's Leamington Spa. Leamington are between us and actually confirming ourselves as a Vanarama team for next year. So let's make sure they don't put up much opposition. I'm not going to change any of that. I'm not going to cautious. Cautious. That'd be silly. We could play Coddington in goal, who's been brilliant. We could also play Smith, a youngster. What do we do? What do we do? Conflicted. We've also got big old Keith Plant that's knocking about. He might actually be a shout because our centre mids are a little bit naff. If we do that, we'll let Reece do there, and then we'll move him to a ball-winning mid and put him on support. Let's give that a blast. Do you know what? George is coming in as well. Let's go. We're playing with... Oh, I'm going to have to read on the other screen now. I got too excited. Oh, I'm all over the gaff. I am all over the place. Smith in goal. Perrett, Lapata, Sass Davies and Rydell across the back four. We've got Shaw, Plant, Rees and Loa, and then Legenza and Shepherd as the strikers. We do have Findlay chilling on the bench. We also have Alan Owen and who's the other fella? Stanley. Stanley, do you remember when he was scoring all them goals for us? Yeah, doesn't do that anymore. Corner for Rees, puts it into the near post. Lapata puts it in the net. It's a good starter. It's a head from Lapata. Brilliant. Brilliant. I mean, it's pretty textbook. Near post, gets the jump. Goalie's not there. There isn't a man on the near post. Pretty easy goal. Has us 15 minutes in. Supermare are 13 points behind ourselves with only 3 games left. Sass Davies has scored now, so it's 1 each for the centre-backs. And the goalkeeper has definitely not covered himself in glory here. He was stood there in the middle, comes at him, punches it at the net. Just punches it at the crossbar in front of him. Just, damn and blast. But we're getting what we need. That's the main thing. We might even get the little celebration at the end of this episode. All sorts of fun. Half an hour's just gone. Perrett's with a throw in on the right-hand side. Shaw knocks it straight back to him. Loa with the most audacious header. And it actually pulls a save out of that goalkeeper. Because he's... Let's not finish that sentence. Let's not be too mean. About 5 minutes left of the half now. Weston are still drawing, actually. They're drawing against Walton Casuals, who are in the bottom half. It's all right, just doing what it does. They haven't had a shot yet. We're quite comfortable. XG is not too convincing, but it's 2-0 up. So Kelly stood over the free kick for them. It's gone just wide. Sure, Smith did have me quite nervous then, I've got to be honest. He just stood there and watched it. It does appear that Weston have just scored, because I'm pretty sure I just saw that they were on 85 points. But it doesn't matter. They could score 100 if they want. Still not going to catch us. Evans and Simpson and Neil are using the ball in the middle of the park for them. But Plant's put in a good tackle from our ball one in mid. He won the ball in the mid. Love to see it. Legenza's got it out on the right wing. Puts it back to Plant. Going to use his other centre mid. Yep. Rees knocks it full to Shepherd. Over to Loa. As a pop. Bottom corner. Beautiful. Decent ball over. Plant's like, I'm not a playmaker. You take this, lad. Rees knocks it forward. Shepherd puts it into him. Few touches and finds the bottom corner. That's what we want to see. It's substitution times, I believe. Coming up to 68th minute. Legenza's not done a fat lot, so we'll bring Stanley on. We've also got Shaw that could do with coming off, so we'll push Perrett forward and we'll put Findlay on. Do we put Findlay on? Yeah, we'll put Findlay on, why not? And we'll leave the other substitution. Just less than 10 minutes left now. I mean, it looks quite comfortable. They don't seem to be putting up much of a fight now. We are 11 points behind Weston with 3 games left. And they have a throw-in on the left-hand side. Lapata smashes it out. Sundyer, I think that guy's name was. Simpson, Goldborn, Kelly. Kind of playing it along between themselves, but there's no sort of threat to it. Loa's got it there. Passes it back to Rees. He's going to use Plant, is he? Nah, he doesn't need to pass to him. Perrett. No, that was pretty poor touch from Perrett, but Lapata's dominant header out. Shepherd's done well to bring that down. It's bounced out, and Perrett's just snuck in there, passed it into the net. That was pretty messy, you could say. Decent ball over here. Fantastic bring down from Shepherd, but it knocked him too far back. Goalie made a decent save, and Perrett's just gone, I'll have that, lad. It's all done. That's it. Final. Celebrations. Beautiful. I wonder what these things were. I thought they were speakers. I've just realised they're probably confetti cannons. Makes more sense. The window creep's still here. He's moved to our house. I'm sure we've had quite a few away from home. But that's it. Vanarama. Here we bloody come. Do your dance. Lift the cup. Celebrate. Goalkeeper wants to do a flip. Everyone is having a celebration. We're going to paint the town purple. I don't think that's a thing, but we'll make it a thing. Here he is. Go on, Smith. Go on, lad. Oh, give it one of them. Beautiful. As I said quite a few times today, we've got 3 games left. Chippenham, Harrow and Sudbury. I'm not going to bring any of them for you because we've got what we need league-wise. But as it stands at the moment, the only team to beat us in the league was Weston-super-Mare, who are currently sat in second. Legenza's top scorer. I'd be very surprised if anyone toppled him. We lost a few other games. Coventry beat us 3-0, and annoyingly, Whiteleaf beat us. Let's see how the trophy's getting on, actually. So if we scoot forward, so it ends up being Eastleigh and Darlington, who are both Vanarama National Leagues. So it's kind of like the highest tier you can be in that cup. It's been quite a good year. I'm not going to run through like a season review or anything because at the point where it's going to come up, we won't have anything. However, I will be back the next episode at the start of next year in the Vanarama National League. If you have enjoyed it, give me a like, subscribe, flick the bell, and thank you very much for your time.